Hey y'all, listen, I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I am your host on SKP Talk Radio on What's Good in the Hood. We will be introducing some of the hottest up and coming artists and funniest comedians every Wednesday at 2 p.m. here on SKP Talk Radio on What's Good in the Hood. I'll be talking about some of the topics directly from your neighborhood. I want to know some of the topics that you think about, as well as what we think about. SKP Talk Radio is about enlightening, empowering, educating, and informing on how we can make our neighborhoods better. So call your mama, call your friends, call your enemies, call your parole officer, whatever you got to do to tune in. So stay tuned. Today I'll be talking about your point of view on how do men feel when spouses make more money. This ought to be a good one because I have a lot of opinions on that. Strictly my opinions. So stay tuned while we bring you this song from our new up-and-coming artist playlist, Rain by Shamita J. Shamita J. She's beautiful and talented and has an amazing voice. She's a recording artist, singer, and songwriter in her own right from Freeport, Bahamas. This songbird has a love and passion for music. So check it out, and we'll be right back on SKP Talk Radio.
Rain on me. Rain down on me. Rain down, let it rain on me. Rain on me. Me love is like rain, deep in the swing. Try to find the words, but I got lost in the maze. Shocked in the maze, stuck in the days. So infatuated with all of your ways. Things the same, so I gave up on until I met you the other day. Funny how in a second everything can change. We went from chit chat about this, that, to come back, man, you know I need that. When we kick back, we relapse, you're all mine, man, no doubt about that. You are my number one baby, and I'll forever be a lady, lady. Rain down on me. Rain down. Rain on me. Rain down on me. Rain down, let it rain on me. Rain on me.
I'm coming through your window. You always kept excited in my kinfolk. Wow, we need a minute, babe. Nah, we need an hour and let's give or take. She like you keep, just make it precipitate. She the type I lay it down and then she just a play. Yeah, do you believe in love the first wife? A pass, do you believe in love the first sight? The smash, red eyes at our first flight. The splash, early birds, they just wanna take our wings down. Envious of us and all they think. All them old hoes better tell me how it tastes. You can have it anywhere. My camera whistle calendar, I just say you to pick a date. Bitch, you will get your back shots. You give me that intel like a laptop. She know it's lit like a matchbox. I got the forecast, got the showers on that ass. All you gotta do is
Rain down on me.
Okay, we're back, and I am E Stones on SKP Talk Radio, and I want to thank you for joining me today. So we're going to talk about your point of view on how do men feel when their spouse makes more money. Now, we also want to hear from males and females on your point of view on this, so just type in your comments, please, and check us out on SKP Talk Radio, Facebook, and YouTube for the latest information and shows. And don't forget to subscribe and like. Now, okay, so what is your point of view on how do men feel when spouses make more money?
Yeah, how do men feel when their spouses make more money?
I heard a pastor. I was in the service one time, and
one time.
well, I mean, I go when I go, But this was some years ago, and they addressed the subject, and he was saying like, if you believe in God that that the man is the head of the household and everything, he said it doesn't matter about who makes the most money. He said, if I'm controlling it anyway, so I understand that point. In this society, when a woman makes more money than the man, in some instances, they throw it up in the man's face, and that becomes the problem, because some people believe that whoever brings in the most money, is the head of the household. I wholeheartedly don't believe that, because I don't care. No woman want no weak man. I don't care what nobody says. A strong man doesn't have to be abusive, and it's always his way, because all the strongest men I know, they cater to their wives, and their wives cater to them, and they spend the money together. It doesn't matter who's bringing in the most, even though I don't know their business like that, if she makes more money. But all I know is I see long marriages and cohesiveness between the two couples. So money is not really the issue. Now, then I've got friends where their wives work, but they spend a lot, majority of the money, and stuff like that. So they got it good, because they're spending way more than their income allows them by themselves. But like I say, it's a joint effort. To me, it shouldn't matter. But it's that old macho thing, and in this society, about a man being head of the household. And again, I like to say, don't no woman want no weak man that she can just push around and bully. She loses all respect. She loses all respect for him. I lived in a Latino country for 4 years where they didn't play that. The woman, she could work and everything, but the head of the house was the man. And I just find it's so many strong women out there that are doing it by themselves and everything, and they wish they had somebody to share the load or take some of the responsibility, and then you got the women who have that, and I don't be telling me what to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, really? But then kind of going off track a little bit, but still, to me, it shouldn't matter, because if you're with me and you make more money than me, hell, you pay more bills. That's all to it. Why not? You making the money, you're making the money.
As long as he's doing his part.
As long as he's doing his part, and as long as she's doing her part, because I know women, I'm not saying personally, but you see the stories where women making good money and they got a little nest egg off somewhere. They got a whole savings account that the man don't know nothing about, just in case. Well, when you do stuff like that, you're planning on leaving. You don't plan on working it out. Hey, shoot, I got 15, 30, 100 grand stash. He said the wrong thing to me and I'm dipping, which is wrong, because men don't do that. We don't have secret stashes, in case it don't work out. We're pretty much upfront with what we make, and bring it into the household. And we should live within our means, no matter, what you are, no matter what you make and everything. Just because you make more money don't mean you go out there and create more bills. You can't be comfortable that way if you just constantly out there spending and everything and don't have nothing saved or whatever, especially if you have a family. See me, shoot, my mama take care of me. I ain't got that problem. So listen, that's just my point of view on it. And I want you guys to chime in and, give me your opinions and everything. I would greatly appreciate it. So right now, I'm going to bring up a new artist. His name is Drevo Coolidge, and this is Fago. Drevo Coolidge, the sound Drevo Coolidge from South Parish, Bermuda, is becoming a great hit. This young rapper is making his mark, and people are loving it. So check it out. We'll be right back on SKP Talk Radio. See you soon.
so good with that red good. Body with that magic. Homegirl, be rancid. Cause she's out with my bandit. I need to punch you in. Cause she's out with my bandit. I know I'm gonna be in the kitchen. I need to punch you in. Yeah. She's it with the tongue, but she grab me up the rear. She's it with the tongue, but she grab me up the rear. She's it with the tongue, but she grab me up the rear. She's it with the tongue, but she grab me up the rear. She's it with the tongue, but she grab me up the rear. She's it with the tongue, but she grab me up the rear. She's it with the tongue, but she grab me up the rear. They don't drip, I got chips. They don't slip, they don't drip. I got chips, I got. I always be trying to feel good. 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 They don't slip, they don't drip. I got chips, I got. I always be trying to feel good. 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 Yeah, I'm on my chips, got the talk, got spitting up a bill for some cake and some more. Sauce up on my lip, got me spitting out the field. Check it on the list for the misfits and more. Draco got the drip, the drip. Try to get your tips. Get your tips, cause the lips set it on. Showing good with that red good. Body with that magic. Homegirl, be rancid. Cause she's out with my bag. Leave it with that tongue, but she grab me out the real. Leave it with that tongue, but she grab me out the real. Leave it with that tongue, but she grab me out the real. They gon' sip, they don't drink. Leave it with that tongue, but she grab me out the real. They gon' sip, they don't drink. Leave it with the tongue, but she grab me out the real.
Okay, we're back on SKP Talk Radio, and I am your host, E. Stones. Please check us out on SKP Talk Radio, Facebook, and YouTube for the latest information and shows, and don't forget to subscribe and like. We're about to have a flashback with E. Stones, and this is what I have on my mind. Okay. I've led an interesting life. I'm 57 years old. I've done some good things. I've done some bad. I've had some experiences, especially in the military. And what I want to do, my flashback is when I first left home at 18 years old and went overseas for the first time and everything. It was a traumatic experience for somebody who'd never been out of the country. And you're that young, and I want to just, I'm not going to call everybody's names, but there were certain people who were writing me at my first base and everything, and you have no idea of how much it meant to me that y'all were in contact with me and thought enough of me to write me or write back and everything like that, and you have no idea how much I appreciate it, and you literally saved my life because it was traumatic going to a different country. I wasn't in Vietnam or nothing like that, but still, you're away from home, you're away from, surroundings that you're used to. I miss my friends, my family, my mama, my daddy, I miss everybody, and it's kind of stuff you take for granted until you leave. It's a little more intense than going away to college, unless you go away to college across town. But I was in another country and trying to immerse myself in a whole different culture. And that's when I learned how to close your mouth sometime and listen and stay alive, because there was things that you just had to be careful of when you was in the military. Everybody don't love the good old USA. Trust me on that. Okay, well, that was just my flashback right then. And this is what I want you to do. Let us know what's going on in your hood, please. Email us your strangest and funniest story from your neighborhood. The winner's story will be shared on the air and will receive an SKP gift package. So make sure to send your email to skptalkradio@gmail.com for your chance to win. Okay, we're about to play another song from our new up-and-coming artist playlist, and this is No Feelings by Trinity. Okay, Trinity Productions. Trinity Sharp from Vallejo, California is a songwriter, music producer, singer, and musician. She's awesome. Check it out. We'll be right back on SKP Talk Radio.
Attracted to your passion, it causes a chain reaction. Now I'm kind of feeling strange. No feelings at all. Can you send
All right, welcome back. And once again, I am E Stones on SKP Talk Radio. If you're a music artist and would like to have your music played on SKP Talk Radio, please submit your registered and clean music version to SouthKingdomArtists@gmail.com. Now we're about to have an announcement about upcoming events on What's Good in the Hood. And we'll be right back with you on SKP Talk Radio.
If you would like to let us know about upcoming events in your community or neighborhood, please send us an email to skptalkradio@gmail.com and type in subject upcoming events. Also, we would like to know if there's a leader or someone who has impacted or empowered and has a positive influence in your community or neighborhood. This could be a minister, a teacher, a coach, or law enforcement. Please send their name and how they have influenced their community or neighborhood to skptalkradio@gmail.com and type in subject Good Samaritan. They may be chosen for special recognition to be aired on SKP Talk Radio and awarded a SKP Talk Radio Good Samaritan plaque. Thank you for listening. And now, back to E Stones.
Hey, I'm back, and right now, I have from my new and upcoming artist playlist, All I Want to Be by Zion Moore. Okay, Zion Moore, born and raised in Decatur, Georgia. Like I said, homeboy, so much talent here. This young upcoming star has set stages on Blaze. Zion Moore was selected by Essence Magazine as the next emerging artist to watch. It's quite an achievement for a young man. Check it out, and we'll be right back on SKP Talk Radio.
When I step up on the stage, I'ma turn it up. Bands whipping out their phones, they ain't missing nothing. Bass hitting, yeah, you feel it every time it does. Girls, they just wanna have a little fun.
I'm gonna get a cook.
Cause I get booked, but another can. But y'all hate me cause I'm in the man. And now we get him at 100 back. Cool real deep with a bigger man. So just be yourself, don't be acting that. I find the magician and I'm pulling that. Look at that.
You're welcome.
You think you're fresh, no you ain't. I pull down across the banks.
You know that? You got to squeeze it.
Gotta squeeze it.
Something come out.
Then I'ma beat it like my name is Michael Jackson.
Get a start with my face on the TV screen. People what I need, all I want to be.
All I wanna be.
All I want to be is a star for everyone to see. All I want to be. Get a start with my face on the TV screen. People what I need, all I want to be. All I want to be is a star for everyone to see.
Bow tie, button down, my fighter. Bobby Brown, big shows, big towns, big stage, big crowds. Go hard or go home, so we hard. Now I'm on my team, my fam, my fans. That's all. Cash out of the squad, mama down work hard. Raised up in the church, y'all taking up the ball. Kept drinking real big, and my eyes see stars. All that I wanna be, someone on the stars. You think you're fresh, no you ain't. I pull down across the banks. Spreading rings when I hit the scene, got a bad chick like you.
Oh, that's just up, baby.
My fans, they love me, you know that I love them back. Throw up the peace sign, then I'ma beat it like my name is Michael Jackson.
All that I want to be, get a start with my face on the TV screen. People watching me, all I want to be.
All I wanna be.
All I want to be is a star for everyone to see. All I want to be, get a start with my face on the TV screen. People watching me, all I want to be. All I want
Okay, I'm back on SKP Talk Radio live from Atlanta, Georgia, and I am E. Stones, your host. Listen, I would like to thank you for listening and thank our partners and sponsors on SKP Talk Radio, such as SBPC Publishing Company, Miles Select Vodka, Solomon Services LLC, Trinity Productions, RPM Cigars, Jerry J Entertainment Group, and Love Love Entertainment. If you would like to be an SKP partner and sponsor to help us continue to empower, educate, and entertain, contact us please at skptalkradio@gmail.com and check us out on SKP Talk Radio, Facebook and YouTube for the latest information and shows. And don't forget to subscribe and please like. Final thoughts of the day. My final thought of the day is rise above the storm. If you're human and you have lived at all, things happen. I live by a lot of mottos, a lot of cliches. One of my life is bad things happen to good people, you know, but if you have faith in God like I do, he will bring you through it. You won't get into anything you can't weather. As long as you have faith and don't give up, you just can't give up. You never know how your life is going to change. You know, when I moved to this town, it was rough, you know. Shout out to the people who let me stay with them because they knew that I was not just that type of person that would stay down, you know, but I needed some help. It was a very humbling experience. And for the people that, you know, let me live with them for a short period of time or whatever, you know who you are, you know I love you, and I will never, ever forget it. You know, so just keep your head up, as they say. You know, that's an old cliche, keep your head up.
Right.
But you have to keep pushing, because one thing I know, no matter how bad it is, it can always be worse.
That's right.
It can always be worse. You know, you might be about ready to get put out your place and everything, but you could already be living up under a bridge. It could always be worse. You know, so just have faith and do the best you can, and trust in God. That's all I can say. All right. Thank you again for spending this time with me. Join me, E. Stones, next Wednesday at 2 p.m. on SKP Talk Radio with What's Good in the Hood. Y'all take it easy.